Okay, so you can see where I've put an extra coat on all the seams where the edges of the cells were. There were some areas that were lacking some in some raised portions, like here. And there, that kind of took care of that. You can also, with this stuff, if you take a lighter and you see some air bubbles, if you take a lighter and run over where the air bubbles are, they will pop. A propane torch would work better for this, but my torch is outside. But anyway, you see how that works. Takes all the air bubbles right out of it. But it's on the back side, so I'm not too awfully worried about it. I think the next time I do this, I'm going to coat the glass with a nice thick layer first, run a torch over it, and then drop my panels right on the top of it. I think that's how I'm going to have it done. I'll build the panels on a separate piece of glass or cardboard or something like that, and then lay it in there, and then slide that piece out of there and let them just fall into place, and let them, and then it'll be 100% filled with no air bubbles in there. So anyway, then I add, oop, I just touched it. Depth perception's off when you're looking through the. Anyway, so I've added the terminal block, positive bus bar. I soldered here over to there, and negative over to there. This is where my first coat stopped here, and I had that curled up. Same thing here. I was stopped right there, and then I had this curled up. That way I could get a good seal all the way around that, and then laid it in place, covered it up. I laid the terminal block. Now it's still a little, it's just loose, it's just laying in there, but when that cures, it'll be like setting that in a bed of concrete. I also filled the little holes where the screws would go, and I ran it over the top, so it'll be basically capped on both sides. Alright, now we just gotta, oh, there's another thing I did, and I know this is blurry, I apologize, but right here where the bus wire runs over the top, I've made sure that I raised it up so that there was a nice void under there, and should have enough clearance. I'm going to give it just a little bit more though. I'm going to take, alright, here. Yeah, there's a good 1/8 of an inch or so underneath that. So that's a good, nice lated. Alright, the only other thing I'm going to do is, after it's all said and done and dry, the bead of caulk around the perimeter for my purposes was to build a dam, so that I wouldn't have epoxy running out on the floor, and it would give us some place to stop. So, and pretty much take all that off. Maybe I'll leave it, I don't know. And then we'll frame it up and paint the back so it looks decent. Probably paint it white, help hide the caulk, blend all that together, and it'll be a done deal. Alright, thanks for watching.